Hello and welcome to my next weekly vlog. I don't even know what week we're on anymore. My mind just isn't working. It is 10 a.m. It is bank holiday, so I am not working. Cole woke me up at 8. I finally got out of bed and ate breakfast for 9, and then I've been watching a bullet journal video till 10, even though I don't even have a bullet journal. I really got into it. Reading plans for today, this week. I've still got my buddy read going with Emily from Novel Novels, so we should be finishing it this week. Yeah, we'll finish this on Saturday, so I need to read my next chunk. That is actually going to be the first thing I read today. Not particularly loving this, so I need to get it out of the way, which sounds horrible, I know. Then, for the rest of the day, I'm going to finish Bike Club by Rachel Kane. It looks like I've got a lot left, but I read 158 pages in an hour and a half yesterday, so I really feel like I can smash this. Definitely going to try. Plans for the rest of the week? I'm not even sure. Surely I have another buddy read to start at some point. I'm going to go check my diary and tell you exactly what I'm doing. Okay, I'm an idiot. Of course, I forgot. So tomorrow I'm starting my buddy read with Connor over at Connor's Library Corner for There's Someone Inside Your House by Stephanie Perkins. I have really dented this cover. That is not good. Let's just ignore that. That's really bothering me. Yeah, I've heard awful things about this and I cannot wait to try it. So we're starting that tomorrow, so I won't tell you too much about it today. But really, I have a completely open TBR. I think I'm going to cross off everything else that's on my Kindle because I've been in a really, really weird Kindle mood, which when I'm in it, I may as well just like stay in it and cross off everything that needs doing because I'm not always in the mood for my Kindle. So the next thing I have to read is on my Kindle. I have, okay, I wasn't sure how much I was going to talk about this one before I get a response. I have a book called Full Term. I won't say the author's name yet. I mean, I'll have put it on the screen, but I'm not going to physically acknowledge them yet. I'm waiting on NetGalley to let me know whether they provided the author with my email address or whether the author went through to my NetGalley profile, found my YouTube, found my inquiry email and sent me an email. If it's the fact that the author dug me out like that to tell me I was a day late in reviewing her book, I am going to have a bit more of an issue with my review and how I feel about it. If NetGalley provided her with a list of people who hadn't reviewed the book yet and she decided to contact, I'm going to be a bit more lenient, but it's a long story. I do want to read that book. I was still interested in it. It's not going to impact my NetGalley review, but I will not be recommending this author on her actions. So we'll see. Hopefully I get a response maybe tomorrow when we're out of like the bank holiday weekend. So I do need to read that one though. What else have I got on my Kindle? I have Fight for Her by Liz Plum, which is another e-arc. I have The Whole Truth by Cara Hunter, another arc. The Year Shakespeare Ruined My Life by Danny Jensen. So many Kindle books. I think that's it. Those are all the ones on my Kindle I want to read. So that's fine. I have time for those. Maybe we'll just have a full Kindle week. Either way, it's now, I've been talking for like 5 minutes. I need a cup of tea and I'm going to sit and read straight on till morning. Hello, it's now gone 12. I had an accidental nap. After only being awake for about 2 hours, I sat, read my pages of Straight On Till Morning and fell asleep at some point. I had finished the section I needed to read, so we're all good, but yeah. I woke up to a kid screaming outside my window, so that was great. I mean, great alarm clock, but I hadn't asked for it, so wasn't too impressed. Don't know where that time's just gone. I'm going to make some toast, maybe with like loads of chocolate. I need to wake up. I think I was trying not to have a takeaway this weekend because I got really down about I was trying to think of a way to say it, my weight, my body. Let's not beat around the bush with it. So I wasn't going to have a takeaway. But all that's making me feel happy right now is the thought of noodles and seaweed and big chunks of chicken. So I'm having a Chinese tonight, like screw it. We have the goods. Chinese food has arrived. Starting off with my completely guilty pleasure of salt and pepper chips. Like, what more could we want? Then I just grabbed, there's chocolate on the side. a plain rice, and a beef in black bean. So don't worry, this is not all happening right now. I don't have excuses for having this much food. I'll just apologise to myself. Like seriously, except for unlimited money to buy books and to live in the same town as my boyfriend, what more would I want in life?
Username is right there. Finished my book. Go on, Chloe.
Hello, it is Tuesday morning. I have no idea what I said to you yesterday. Did I maybe just introduce the vlog? I don't know. Yesterday I did not do as much as I wanted. I feel like I just sat and did nothing. Oh wait, no, I told you that the book put me to sleep, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, today's plans, I need to read the next chunk of this. Not looking forward to it because I don't have time for a nap today. Yeah, really boring. So boring. I'm sorry, you're boring. Then I'm starting off my buddy read with Connor of There's Someone Inside Your House. We've got how many pages to read today? 56. I don't think I've actually told him page breakdowns, so that's really useful of me, isn't it? I will do that, like now, because I forgot I haven't done that. What did I do last night? I finished off Fight Club, the whole thing. Read this chunker yesterday. It's really annoying me how badly broken this spine was. I first read it as like a 13-year-old, so I fully snapped it. And the pages are about to fall out in the middle. You can see they're not fully flat. There's like a dent. Anyway, yeah, I read that last night. I gave it 4 stars. I can't even tell you because it's book 10, but I just want people to be happy. And it doesn't happen. There's always something in the way because it's a teen vampire book. Like, nothing's ever going to work out nicely. So I'm going to do those 2 bits today. That should be relatively easy to get done. Have I? I don't feel like there's reading sprints or anything today. I could be wrong. But we've now decided, me and Cole, Monday is a regular date night because there is an anime that he found. He only watched, there was only 1 episode out and he really enjoyed it. So we watch them on release day now, which is Monday. So we watched the first 2 last night so I could catch up, and then we watched the second one together. And it is so cute. It is just a romance anime and it's adorable. So yeah, we did that last night. Then he played some Beat Saber and I watched him because it sounds weird, but I got to see him like dance around his living room, which has made my day yesterday. Then I played a bit of a game with him and his best mate. We were playing Phasmophobia, which is a ghost hunting game, and oh my god, I was absolutely terrified. Like, they kept laughing at me, but I was so scared. So I played that until like midnight. Sat around and chatted for an extra hour with his other friends who came on, and yeah, I'm just so tired. So tired. So my vlog for last week has nearly gone up. I am very not busy at work, but I'm expecting to be busy after our 10 o'clock meeting. So yeah, I'm sort of like pushing through to 10 o'clock. Yeah, I don't really have much to say. Oh, did I talk about the arc I'm going to read? I'll put it on the screen. So this is Full Term. This is the one where, as I mentioned last week, the author directly emailed me when I hadn't put a review up the day after release day, ignoring the fact I was only given the arc 3 weeks before that. It was a bit of a rush, a bit of a quick turnaround. So I was going to read it. I mean, I still will be reading it within a month of being given the arc, which I'm perfectly happy with. I think most people on BookTube and Book Twitter, in all the book platforms, if they review a book on NetGalley within a month of being given it, I'm pretty sure that's a big achievement. I could be wrong. Yeah, so I need to read this one, and I contacted NetGalley. I wasn't fully happy with their response, I won't lie. And they said my profile is on public, so the publishers can easily reach out and see who has requested their book and find my contact information. Whether or not the author should then contact me, I think was the main issue, whether it was unprofessional. The main consensus from Twitter and me asking is that it was very unprofessional behaviour. So this is a very short book. I think it's about 160 pages. I will sit and read it tonight, but that is unfortunately going to feed into my review because I don't want to support an author that's acting that way. I guess we'll see. If I absolutely love it, then it's not going to make too much of an impact on the review. If I'm a bit meh about it, then it's going to be a slightly negative review. So we'll see. Guys, my Amazon parcels are here that I was waiting for. I'm not sure which is going to be which. Okay, I know exactly what these are, but it's more fun opening them with friends, isn't it? Oh, for Christ's sake. Will they ever fix these? We're in. Okay, so these are all these are the reason I made the order. So it was because I wanted The Devil in the White City. If you saw last week's vlog, I ordered this secondhand, spent £5 on it, and it came a bit damaged. So this one for a brand new copy was £5.73. So I just thought I'd grab it. I'm going to get a refund on the other one. I'm pointing over there as if you know what I'm looking at. So this, if you are unaware, is a book all about H.H. Holmes, which I am very interested in because I'm a sick individual. Next, because it was £2, I got Silka's Journey by Heather Morris. This is way chunkier than I thought it would be. Wow. But this is the sequel to The Tattooist of Auschwitz, and it's about a side character, Silka. It says based on a heartbreaking true story. Yeah, I won't go too much into this because I feel like it maybe does give spoilers to The Tattooist of Auschwitz, but I finished that last week and absolutely loved it. So at £2, I had to get this. Then I got these because I constantly struggle to open parcels. So I got 2 little box cutters. You didn't get to choose the colours, but I have been sent a pink one, so like, who is really complaining? I can't get in though. I think I need scissors to get in. Okay, we're in. So I got a little knife. Oh, I should not be trusted with small knives. But yeah, now I can keep these available for the next time I really struggle. Oh, look. So I'm trying to get into the second one and I can't. So let's just cut it. Oh, that was way easier. So got a pink and a green. I think that was like £3, but the amount of use I'm going to get, fantastic. So our other parcel. Come on. Yes. Oh, it's huge. It's here. It's huge. It's way bigger than I thought it would be. It's Den of Vipers by K.A. Knight. Oh my god, I hate and love myself. I'm going to be doing a dedicated reading vlog to this, explaining all of the filth so that you don't have to read it. Because I'm just so intrigued by everything people say about it. I need to know what the knife scene is. I just have to. It feels like the spine is going to crack by itself. It's so heavy. So this is Ryder, Garrett, Kenzo and Diesel, the Vipers. They run this town and everyone in it. Their deals are as sordid as their business, and their reputation is enough to bring a grown man to his knees, forcing him to beg for mercy. They are not the people you mess with, yet my dad did. The old man ran up a debt with them and they sold me to cover his losses. And then sold me to cover his losses. Yes, sold me. They own me now. I'm theirs in every sense of the word, but I've never been meek and compliant. These men, they look at me with longing. Their scarred, blood-stained hands hold me tight. They want everything I am, everything I have to give, and won't stop until they get just that. They could own my body, but they will never have my heart. The Vipers, I'm going to make them regret the day they took me. This girl, she bites too. I cannot wait. As soon as I finish my April TBR, we're doing a dedicated vlog and I hope you guys are ready. I need to get back to work now. I've got too excited. Hello, my voice is pretty much gone. It's nearly 11 o'clock on Tuesday night and I just started and finished Full Term by Ellie Rose McKee. We're going to go with, it'll be on the screen. This is the book with the author who reached out to me when I was a day late, in her opinion, for reviewing the book. So I went into this with a pretty sour taste in my mouth anyway. But the book was kind of bad. And now I don't know how to review it. Like, I'm scared to review it because they know my contact information. So even if I set my NetGalley to private now so that people can't find me, she already has it. So yeah, I'm not convinced that she's an author who won't reach out. Yeah. But it really is a 1.5 star book. Like, I didn't like it. There's no, well, there is a story, there is a plot, but it's not executed very well. The characters do develop, but again, not very well. It's sort of, there's the starting point, there's the ending point, and we just kind of go, oh, okay, yeah, we've got there now. Everything's too convenient. It's very unrealistic. Just didn't like it, and I need to think about how to review it. Hello, just want to check in really quickly. It is 8 o'clock on a Wednesday, and I finished my buddy read pages for the day. Straight on till morning. I still really dislike this book. I think we're on a 1 star now. I really don't care. I'm on page 352 out of about 500, so not too far to go, thank God. Yeah, if I wasn't reading this with Emily, I would have thrown it across the room and completely given up by now. But I will continue reading, and yeah, won't be a good review. But on the other side, There's Someone Inside Your House I'm really loving. So I haven't quite yet worked out why people don't like this. One thing Leah said is that, which has just happened, is they were effectively looking at a dead body and then went to have sex. And I'm like, I get why that's not okay, but also I don't even know what I'm going to say with that doesn't make me sound like a horrible person. Either way, I find this quite realistic so far, apart from the brutal murder. So yeah, I'm loving the romance. I am on edge. I need to know who this murderer is. Yeah, really enjoying this. So now I'm going to start an e-arc on my Kindle, which is The Whole Truth by Cara Hunter. I know nothing about it apart from the fact it's an adult thriller, and I think it's a pretty hefty one. I think it's about 400 pages, so I'm going to try and make a dent in that. Now I'm watching Emily Sprints. So yeah, been watching those to do this. I've edited my Read With Me video that's going up on Saturday. Put a little poll up on Twitter asking if people want that premiered or not. So far, people seem to want to, but there's also some people saying no, don't. So, don't know what to do. But yeah, gonna hopefully stick with these sprints until these guys stop being live, and reading as if you can see this as a book. Guys, it's Friday. I seem to not have a voice. I'm not sure what's happened here. I ordered something on Etsy like 2 nights ago, and it said it would be here in the middle of April. I mean, we are in April, why am I confused? But it shouldn't be here yet, but it's here. You will not understand this unless you are about the same age as me. Oh, so excited. Oh my God, okay. I mean, it's wedged in here. It was wrapped in tissue paper, but I've destroyed it. It says bugger. Okay, I am actually in love with this. I really hoped that print was going to be bigger, but I guess it will look different when it's on my body. This is a medium, but it looks quite chunky, maybe comfortable. But the note on it says, I will definitely be following these instructions. It says, thank you for your order. I hope you love it. Cool. Tracy's super glamorous, famous, amazing, talented mom loves these jumpers so much, so it was a really good choice to get one, and she'll be wearing it all the time in Hollywood. Take a photo and tag at school brunches so we can make Justine Littlewood jealous. If you have absolutely no knowledge of Tracy Beaker, that will make no sense to you, but like, am I kidding? Look at this. So I thought it looked chunky, but maybe I'm just chunky because it fits me absolutely perfectly. But oh my God. So in love with this, and if you are under the age of, let's say, 20, this will make absolutely no sense, but I intend on wearing this every day for the rest of my life. This is amazing. Hello, so it is about 12:30 on Friday, and I know a lot of people like won't care, but it's just been announced that Prince Philip died this morning, and I'm really upset for like obviously no reason. I saw a photo of him and the Queen from however many years ago. It was black and white, they were young, and I just started crying. Am I overly emotional today or something? But I'm like genuinely distraught. But I also thought it would be interesting to document in the vlog that that happened today. I'm weirdly emotional. What is wrong with me? Hello, it is 6 p.m. on Friday, and I just finished There's Someone Inside Your House. I am very cold. I think I'm gonna go for a shower and like cuddle up in fluffy pajamas because it's freezing. But yeah, I wanted to finish this before doing anything else with my evening. 3.5 stars I'm gonna rate this because as Connor, I will actually put his rating thing on the screen. Connor put something on Twitter, who I was buddy reading this with, I probably have already said, of what ratings mean for him, and I will fully agree with all of those. So for me, a 3 star is really, it's a good book. 4 stars is a really good book. This didn't quite hit really good, but it was better than just okay. Does that make sense? This, for me, had the same vibes as the TV show Scream. I don't know if you've watched that sort of cheesy horror, but not really horrifying. Because there was a lot of brutal murder in this, and it was horrible things were done to the bodies, and I wasn't scared. I wasn't bothered about reading it. Like, it didn't faze me at all. And I just felt like it needed a little bit more explanation. But I did really like the story. I liked the little romance. The whole idea of there being someone inside your house wasn't done that well, and it isn't the main focus of the story. Like, parts of it are creepy. I don't want to give any spoilers, but there are things that the killer does in houses that is creepy, and it would terrify me. But actually reading it, like, it wasn't that impactful on the story. But yeah, 3.5 stars. I'm relatively impressed. So as I said, I'm going to go for a shower, and then I'm going to finish Straight On Till Morning by Liz Braswell. I'm supposed to be reading 50 pages today and 50 tomorrow, but I just want to finish it off so that it's done. We'll see how I feel after 50 more pages, but for now this is definitely a 1 star. I don't really want to be reading it anymore. I am bothered that I've carried on. I'm not getting anything I want out of this book, so it's got to go, but I want to finish it first because I'm already 400 pages in. Yeah, I'm 400 pages in, so I can't DNF it because I'm so close. But yeah, just not a fan. I'm watching Rhiannon and Karis's sprints, and we all know that they do not do the most reading on reading sprints. So I feel like we've got 20 minutes left of this sprint, so I read that in about 20 minutes. I read this in about 20 minutes. If I go now, shower, I could be back on the sofa ready for the next sprint, and then I can finish Straight On Till Morning. Choices. I also need to figure out everything else I'm reading this weekend. I think I'm going to stick with everything that's on my Kindle just to get all my Kindle books for the month done, because I don't really enjoy using my Kindle, so if I can get those out the way, then that's great. Should probably say I got a new TV. It's not even a new TV, it's my parents' old TV that they were going to have to find someone to buy it. So I said, well, I'll put my good TV in my bedroom and I'll have your old but giant TV in the living room. So I'll just show you. Somehow it doesn't look that big. It's like 38 inches or something. Like, let's just pan around in comparison to the bookshelves. Maybe you can tell how big that is now. It's a giant TV. So when Karis and Rhiannon are talking, they are quite huge on the screen. Yeah, I think it's really cool. And I've now got my other TV in my bedroom, which is still a decent TV. So in this tiny square footage, I have too many screens. I was trying to motion with my hand, but I wasn't in frame. Okay, I'm gonna go for a shower because I'm literally talking about nothing. Hello, it is like 9:30 on Saturday morning. Yeah, it is 9:30. I was just about to leave, like I was getting my shoes on, and we have a parcel. This is not actually a Lumacrate. I think this is from Rebecca. I don't know anyone else who gets a Lumacrate and has asked me if I want anything that they own. Yeah, first time I actually get to use my little box cutters. We've got this. Feels so dangerous. Wait, did I even open these in this vlog? Do I now look really weird? I hope I opened these in this vlog. Oh dear, this little box cutter is struggling. There we go, okay. It's on the bottom, so hopefully I can... Boom! Oh, she's packed them all nicely. We have a little note. So cute. I'm keeping this in my journal. Yeah, so I'll show you first the 3 things that I cannot believe she's given to me. Like, I can't. There's no words coming out of my mouth. I could cry. Yeah. She's a lovely human. I don't know what more I can say. I'm gonna cry. And now I'm actually holding these. Like, I obviously knew it was such a lovely thing for her to offer, and now I'm holding them in my hands. I'm like, I don't deserve this. But also, she did give me a couple of extra little things that she was getting rid of, which is The Chalk Man and The Taking of Annie Thorne by CJ Tudor. I've heard really good things about these. She told me they were in awful condition. They are, like, so not. Definitely not. But just... Thank you. Like, I don't deserve this. But I'm glad that you think I do. Okay, so I'm getting ready to go on to Rhiannon's sprints. I'm just doing a little bit of journaling before that. And then I decided there's hail outside. So I was like, oh, let's show you the hail. After I've been out and filmed like nearly my full walk into my town. And then I'm like, okay, these buildings have names on. I don't want anyone actually pinpointing the exact location I live. And there's no way to film out my window without showing you all the like house names, because they're all like named buildings, if that makes sense. Yeah, just doing some journaling. I don't really have much more to say apart from I'm an idiot, and if I was to get a stalker, they would definitely find me. Hello, it is still Saturday. I've just got off Rhiannon's sprints. I never seem to read that much on sprints, but I now have about 9 minutes, my Kindle says, of The Whole Truth left. I will be back in 9 minutes or whatever to tell you what I thought, but Amazon arrived. I have not ordered anything. I am not concerned, but like no one said anything. So this could genuinely be anything. Well, I know it's a book. What is it? Ooh, take a hint, Daddy Brown. Oh my God. So I read Get a Life, Chloe Brown in Bookoplathon and really, really loved it. Gave it 4 stars though, and people say that this one is better. Why has Amazon put a sticker on it? Why would you do that? But yeah, who's this from? Why has somebody sent me a gift? Victoria, chill. I'm gonna get mad at you. Stop buying me presents. You told me off for thanking you for your friendship, and you're thanking me for my friendship. Like, if I didn't love you, I'd hate you. But that is so nice. So yeah, this is from Victoria, what Victoria read. She says, this was my favourite of the trilogy and I really hope you enjoy it. Thank you for your constant friendship and support. I really do appreciate it. Stop being so lovely. We're going to fall out if you're just constantly this lovely. But I may have to shuffle my whole TBR now for this. I really might have to. Hello. Oh, my voice went. So I did not come back in 9 minutes to tell you about The Whole Truth. It's now Sunday. Yes, I'm in the same jumper. I've just showered. It's Sunday. The Whole Truth I've read, and I've also read Fight for Her by Liz Plum. So starting on The Whole Truth, it was fine. I've rated it 3 stars. I think it would have been 4 stars if I had the physical book. There was a lot of mixed media in there, and one part of the mixed media was a big like plot reveal. And it was talking about something that was in this note, and I couldn't quite see the note on my Kindle, which annoyed me a little bit. I would have preferred to have the physical book to be able to see it. So I really think this book would have been 4 stars if I would have had the physical book rather than an e-arc, but it's fine. Definitely didn't matter that it was book 5 in the series. I seemed to not care about forming relationships with the characters. I just wanted to know what was happening in the individual cases, so I feel like it doesn't matter that much. But yeah, it was a fine time, so 3 stars. And then, as I said, I've also read Fight for Her by Liz Plum, which I've also given 3 stars. Again, fine. This one is a YA contemporary romance with the basic story of a girl is dating the quarterback, the most popular guy in school, and the mysterious bad boy starts to catch her eye, and maybe he's not as bad as we all think. But it's that plus dealing with loss. I don't want to spoil it, so I won't say what is happening, but there's a lot of fighting for what you love and like protecting yourself. I don't know how to say it without spoiling it, just in case anyone does want to pick this up. But yeah, it was perfectly fine. It was enjoyable, but it wasn't the next masterpiece in YA romance out there. So I gave that one 3 stars. I stayed up pretty late last night on Discord with Cole and his friends. We had quite a nice little chat and hanging out together. And then I couldn't get to sleep straight away. So I got the audiobook for The Kissing Booth. I was just scrolling through Libby and trying to find something that I'd enjoy, but I could still fall asleep to it. So according to my phone, I was in chapter 3, but I must have fallen asleep within about 2 minutes. So I've just put my bookmark in at chapter 2, and that's where I'll start it when I get in bed again tonight. It's actually quite a chunky book. I didn't remember that as I was lay there. Oh, and the spine is starting to give way. But yeah, this is a very easy YA romance. I've actually only read it once, which I can't believe, because my favourite is actually number 2, which is called Going the Distance and is about a long distance relationship. So you can see why that one would be my favourite. I have pre-ordered the 3rd book, so I guess I did need to reread this at some point, and I guess that's now. So what I am doing, that is just going to be my falling asleep at night book and maybe my read while I work book. I'm now going to read The Year Shakespeare Ruined My Life by Danny Jensen, which is the final arc I have on NetGalley. So my feedback ratio is currently at 95% and I have 1 left to review, and then my NetGalley will be a clean slate. And I can't wait for that moment. So I am watching Maddie's sprints. I'm having my own sprints at 7 o'clock tonight, but I really like to finish this book before then. I feel like I can like smash it. So yeah, I guess we will see how much I do on Maddie's sprints now, and I'll do my own sprints at 7. So feeling pretty good. Hello, it is now nearly 7. Why did I have to check the time? So my sprints are happening in a minute. I'm nervous again. Why am I always nervous before these solo sprints? I don't know. This is the 3rd time I've done them now, so I should be fine. I think one thing I'm going to do is not agree to do any more next weekend. I think if they happen next weekend, they're going to be impromptu, because I always agree to do them at the end of these sprints, and then I don't know, I feel like I'm just sort of only doing solo sprints at the minute, which is making me like worried that people are going to get upset with me. I don't know, I'm strange. Anyway, so these sprints I'm going to dedicate to maybe finishing The Year Shakespeare Ruined My Life. I don't know how much I've said. I'm 25% of the way in and I just don't care for it, but I want to read it because it is my final arc on NetGalley, so I just want to get it read. But while I've been doing little bits and bobs, I've been reading The Kissing Booth, and I've been reading The Kissing Booth, like, this is insane. This was supposed to be an easy listen to while I do things. It's definitely been that, but I can't believe how much of it I've read. So yeah, really been enjoying reading this. And we already have some people in the comments that are here. Like, look at this cuteness. Abby was here at 6:26, so she was excited, and Rachel is here but having dinner. But yeah, here is me. Hello. Abby put on Instagram at like 5:30 that she was excited, and I just love the support. There are 13 people waiting and 4 likes. Granted, it might actually be 12 because I'm technically here, but what is this madness? What is this madness? Hello, so I've just come off my reading sprints and they were very productive. So I finished The Year Shakespeare Ruined My Life. I gave it 3 stars. It was perfectly fine again, but just not the best literary piece of work ever. I don't really know what more to say about it, to be honest, apart from it was fine. And then in the sprints, because I'm an idiot, I finished The Kissing Booth. It's been a while, but since I finished the live, but I did cry. If you've read this, if you've seen the movie, you know how it ends. The ending scene, an airport is involved, and yeah, it just hit far too close to home tonight, and yeah, I'm trying not to properly cry, but there's been a lot of talk of only people who've been vaccinated being able to go to America. And I know that I am, like, fortunately for my normal everyday health, but not fortunate in this situation, I am in the last group to get the vaccine. Yeah, I think it's still going to be a fight too. Okay, right, I'm going to stop talking about it because I'm just going to keep crying. But yeah, it hurts. But I've upped my rating from a 4 to a 4.5 star for this. I had a good time reading it. It's obviously hit my emotions, so like it worked, but yeah. So on that note, I'm going to stop talking. If you've watched the vlog to this point, please leave me some form of like romance emoji, like a heart, the little kissy faces, anything romancy related. I really appreciate when you guys get this far through my vlogs. It means the world to me, so thank you so much for being here. But on that note, I'm going to stop updating. Thank you so much for watching this vlog. I really do hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you in the next one.